YouTube, what's poppin'? Welcome back to another reaction video. Sabbath Bloody Sabbath. It's been a while since we did any Black Sabbath or any Aussie. In fact, I think maybe it's been Crazy Train was the last Aussie we did in any capacity. Someone wanted to see Sabbath Bloody Sabbath. We're doing Sabbath Bloody Sabbath. Need I say any more? No. I don't know what this song. I don't think I've heard this song before. However, I opened the lyric page near the tab, and apparently it's one of the most famous riffs or something. So I don't know. Maybe I have. I believe I haven't heard this before. I'll let you know if I have. That being said, there's nothing else to be said. Let's kick it. Let's get a little pause while we're in the middle here. Fair use. I like it. It's a bit funky. It's a bit chill. Well put together. It's he's in his feelings about something. You've seen life through distorted eyes. You know you have to learn the execution of your mind. You really had to turn the races, run the buckets where the end begins to show. The truths that lies are all. I feel like he's struggling through something or going through something. Nobody will ever let you know when you ask the reason why. They just tell you that you're on your own. Fill your head full of lies. The people who have crippled you, you want to see them burn. The gates of life have closed on you. There's no return. Wishing that the hands of doom could take your mind away and you don't care to see again the light of day. I feel like he's struggling with whatever this is about. Is he? When was it? 73. So they're pretty established by this point. Someone filling his head full of lies. Apparently, the song's about the Sabbath experience, which is yeah. I figured it was someone. It feels like it's about, I guess, someone that's like has been controlling him, so to speak. And now it's like pushed him to the edge. Like he's kind of sick of it. Or he's maybe sharing this experience. He's seen life through distorted eyes. I wonder if that's him talking to the people listening to say that our life isn't necessarily what it seems to be. It's not like, the rock star life, whatever. It isn't all great. Like there's shit going on that's, behind the scenes that's like, I guess, draining him, to speak. And tell you that you're on your own, fill your head full of lies. The truth is out, the lies are old, but you don't want to know. I get the gist of a struggle, basically, through whatever it is specifically. Well, here it says Black Sabbath were trying to make their 5th album, but nothing was working. So I guess, yeah, the struggle of producing creatively. The same house, the same everything, but it just didn't work. It was the first time in my life I'd ever had writer's block. That was Tony Lomme. Lomme had thought he would never stop creating great music, but because of writer's block, he found this wasn't true. It was a distorted lie. There's quite a lie. I feel like they're talking quite a lot about this. Is just yeah. I feel like going back to what it said about this being the Sabbath experience. I feel like this song is quite a lot of almost like a quite emblematic of their life at the time. I guess they've put their life and everything that's going on and stuff at the time into a song, so to speak. I'm gonna keep going, and we're gonna come back and I guess digest some of the lines a bit more as we go on. I like it though; it's a good song. It is a good song, and yeah, you can whatever the struggle was. I guess different people were maybe having different struggles, whatever. But you can hear it. You can tell what they were sort of gearing towards. I guess aiming towards. It's an interesting little end there. A little bit off-putting. Yes, I feel like those last couple of verses or the outro was quite links back quite nicely to what I was talking about earlier. The bit about no more tomorrow left killing you, dreams turn into nightmares, heaven turned to hell. like what when they started out and they started making the music and then they were blowing up and stuff and they were doing really well. It was like their dream. It was their dream job. It was dream to do music and everything was going so well. But then like it's sort of 180'd and they've ended up because of the music and stuff. They've ended up in this shitty situation. And then similarly when it comes back to Sabbath Bloody Sabbath, nothing more to do, living just for dying, dying just for you. Like I was talking to the listener almost because it's like if this is the root of their problems. Is coming from the music, then they're only making the music at this point to bring out more music for the listeners, so to speak. I feel like they're almost forcing themselves to do it, if that makes sense. My voice is going. It's a tough one. I almost wonder why they didn't stop then. If this is where they felt living just for you, if maybe there were contractual obligations, or they're sticking a label where they had to keep making music because the living just for dying just for you. It's like they've lost their meaning and their heart of the music that they had into it originally, just for the sake of still making music. The outro's lines are so literal, trying to sound redundant. The last lines conclude the lyrical statement about the industry. The band's manager was ending with the band. They couldn't do anything about it. Yeah, living just to make music, making music just for him. So for the manager, is apparently who it was to. But at the end of the day, you aren't making the music. You're making the music for the manager because he's the one that's getting you to make the music. You're making the music for the public, for the people listening to the music. So it might be to the manager who have written this, intend it being to the manager / for the manager, but it kind of is also by proxy talking to the people listening as well. I think a lot of it is basically towards the industry and their manager and their, I don't know, label, A&R, whoever. They're basically saying, you've burnt us out completely and we're struggling because of it, fuck you, sort of thing. Tell you you're on your own, fill your head, but also telling the people listening about it as well. So like there are some bits when he says you bastards. I guess that's talking to the management and stuff. But then in that chorus when he says, they tell you that you're on your own, fill your head full of lies. So it's like it's just it's the issues that they've landed themselves in because of the music. They're struggling with it. They're struggling to make new music. They're struggling to keep putting their hearts into it and their souls into it. And it's just become I guess mentally it's been damaging to their mental health to be in this position. And they're trying to get the message out and to tell people that are listening about, hey, this is the situation we're in, it sucks, just so you know, it's not all glitz and glam and happiness, like, kind of blows, whilst also sending a message to the people, the higher-ups, causing them the shit that are having them stuck having to make music still. It's an interesting one, and it's not one that we haven't spoken about. We've had songs that have alluded to different aspects of life and music, so to speak, and this is definitely one of those, I feel. And it was a good song. I did like it. And I know this isn't exactly a hot take. I know a lot of people have this opinion, but I'll be honest. Don't think I could listen to Sabbath for hours. Ozzy has one of those voices. I don't even want to say it's bad because, or that like I don't like it, because I genuinely, and I'm not just saying this to be like, oh, I kind of don't like it, but don't yell at me. I'm not just saying it to be like that. I do genuinely think he has a good voice, a unique voice, an interesting voice. I like the way he sings, I like the way he presents some of his lines vocally. But yeah, for me personally, that would definitely grate after a little while. Which I think is a fair judgment to have, because that's just personal preference. But regardless, it was a good song. It was a good song. I'm not going to deny that. It was well written, it was well performed, and I enjoyed it. So, thumbs up. I'll give it a thumbs up out of a thumbs up. Thanks for watching. Hope everyone enjoyed. Keep suggesting stuff and I'll keep adding it to the spreadsheet. And hopefully eventually get through it all. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.